Last week Friday, I gave a Bitcoin trade setup, which price respected perfectly over the weekend and is still currently in massive profit. If you had listened and taken the trade cautiously, you would have probably been in massive profit now. So without wasting much time, let's break down the trade and take a look at the next high probabilistic trade setup. Let's get into the chart. So this was the trade that I gave last week Friday. Reason because the zone was the range POC, and it was also in confluence with the golden zone of the Fibonacci retracement. This was it. POC, golden zone of the Fib retracement. So, and there are other confluence level there, which doesn't really matter now because price has already reacted from this region. So now price got there, reacted, bullish reaction, locked in the trade, stop loss below the low. And now this trade setup is a 1 to 3 risk to reward. And as you can see, we already have way above that. This already we're already at 1 to 4 risk to reward, and it's still currently running. So the next probable trade setup that I would be interested in now, let's go to 4 hours. Since we reacted from the range POC and we are currently trading above the value area high of the range. So the next area or the next level now where I'll be much interested in taking trade next would be this weekly horizontal support, the weekly horizontal resistance level. And if you also look at it, the weekly horizontal resistance level is in confluence with the downtrend anchored VWAP. So the next area where I would be interested in getting involved in a trade now would be this area of price. I'll be very much interested in taking trade if price gets here much later. And I won't just blindly jump into trade. I will also check if there is a bearish reaction there before I can eventually jump into this trade. And since we moved from here and we are currently trading around this region, if we pull our Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low, to the low where the price bounced yesterday, you'd also see that this area of price is in perfect confluence with the Fib retracement golden pocket, downtrend anchored VWAP, and the weekly resistance level. So if price gets here around 72.8 to 73,000 and I see a bearish reaction, I'll jump into trade and manage the risk properly. So that's that for that. As for the trade setup I dropped, I gave the long setup actually yesterday morning on Sunday. This was it. This was the trade setup that I gave, and from the setup you can see that I was also interested in taking a short. Took a short trade from that region where we were trading at on Friday. Took a short from there to the entry. Then from that entry, as soon as price got there, close the short, activate the long. So I also gave that short trade on Telegram as at on Friday. This was the trade, and I was expecting price to give me a bearish reaction as soon as it hits the anchored VWAP, which it eventually did. Trade it down to the long entry, and eventually it played out, and that was it. Price eventually reacted on that region on Saturday, then aggressively moved down straight to the entry, and from there we locked on the trade, and that's it. Some bad guys took the trade. So this was a trade. This wasn't mine. Some guy took the trade, long trade, and that's all about the trade breakdown. And that said, this is strictly not a financial advice, and this is how I trade personally. This is my personal style of trading. If you're interested in this type of trading, go to the website. The link will be in the description. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to like and comment so that you'll be the first to always get this type of content whenever I create them. Enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.